Hello to all. Hello, I am Shubham Gurale, student of Symbiosis University of Applied Sciences, Indore. Topic of this presentation is type of memories. So let's start today's topic. So basically, what is memory? Memory is very much like our brain as it is used to store data and instructions. Computer memory is the storage space, where data is to be processed, and instructions needed for processing are stored. It is made up of semiconductors like silicon. Now we see type of memories. Memory is primarily of three types. First one is cache memory. Second one is primary memory or called main memory. And last one is secondary memory or known as external memory. Now we move towards the types of memories. First is cache memory. Cache memory is a very high-speed semiconductor memory which can speed up the CPU. The parts of data and programs are transferred from the disk to cache memory by the operating system, from where the CPU can access them. The advantages of cache memory are as follows. Cache memory is faster than main memory. It consumes less access time as compared to main memory. It stores the program that can be executed within a short period of time. It stores data for temporary use. The disadvantages of cache memory are as follows. Cache memory has limited capacity. It is very expensive. Second, memory that is primary memory or called main memory. It is generally made up of semiconductor devices, or we can say the primary memory is a semiconductor memory. These memories are not as fast as registers. Capacity of primary memory is very much limited. Primary memory is the main memory of the computer system. Accessing data from primary memory is faster because it is an internal memory of the computer. Primary memory holds only those data and instructions on which the computer is currently working. It is divided into two subcategories, RAM and ROM. Some characteristics of primary memory. It is known as the main memory. Data is lost in case power is switched off. It is the working memory of the computer. These are semiconductor memories. Faster than secondary memories. Now move towards the secondary memory or known as external memory. All secondary storage devices which are capable of storing high-volume data is referred to as secondary memory. It is slower than primary memory. However, it can save a substantial amount of data, in the range of gigabytes to terabytes. This memory is also called backup storage or mass storage media. Mass storage device is any storage device that makes it possible to store and post large amount of data. CPU does not directly access these memories. The contents of secondary memories first transferred to the main memory and then the CPU can access it. For example, disk, DVD, etc. Characteristics of secondary memory are slower than primary memories. Computer may run without the secondary memory. It is known as the backup memory. It is used for storage of data in a computer. Let's know about the RAM, that is random access memory. RAM, random access memory, is the internal memory of the CPU for storing data, program, and program result. It is a read/write memory which stores data until the machine is working. RAM is small, both in terms of its physical size and in the amount of data it can hold. But there is a problem with RAM. As soon as the machine is switched off, data is lost. So for backup, UPS is used with computers. RAM is of two types. Static RAM. Dynamic RAM. Let's study static and dynamic RAM one by one. The word static indicates that the memory retains its contents as long as power is being supplied. SRAM chips use a matrix of 6 transistors and no capacitors. Transistors do not require power to prevent leakage, so SRAM need not be refreshed on a regular basis. And the dynamic RAM is Dynamic Random Access Memory, DRAM, is a type of semiconductor memory that is typically used for the data or program code needed by a computer processor to function. DRAM is a common type of RAM that is used in personal computers, PCs, workstations, and servers. Let's move towards ROM, the memory from which we can only read but cannot write on it. This type of memory is non-volatile. The information is stored permanently in such memories during manufacture. A ROM stores such instructions that are required to start a computer. ROM chips are not only used in the computers but also used in other electronics items, such as washing machine, microwaves, ovens, etc. There are many types of ROM. Masked ROM, programmable read-only memory, erasable and programmable read-only memory, electrically erasable and programmable read-only memory. Let's understand one by one all these ROM. Masked ROM. The very first ROMs were hardwired devices that contained a pre-programmed set of data or instructions. Programmable read-only memory. It is a computer memory chip that can be programmed once after it is created. Data in them cannot be changed. Erasable and programmable read-only memory. It is a type of programmable read-only memory, PROM, chip that retains its data when its power supply is switched off. Computer memory that can retrieve stored data after a power supply has been turned off and back on is called non-volatile. Electrically erasable and programmable read-only memory. It is a non-volatile ROM chip which used for storing a small amount of data in the computers or some other electronic devices. Through EEPROM, an individual byte of data can erase and reprogrammed entirety, not selectively by the electrical voltage. Advantages are: we can reprogram EEPROM infinite number of times. The method of erasing the data is immediate and is electrical. There is no requirement of additional equipment for changing the contents. We can erase the data on EEPROM byte by byte basis. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel.